I'm filming this intro with a bit of hindsight. There is another intro coming up in a second, but this job just turned into a nightmare. The job was, they'd had a leak outside and my job was just to go and fix it, or so I thought. They'd had somebody out the day before and he turned up just as I started fixing it, and you can probably hear him talking in the background. I didn't get much footage of the actual leak. I probably wouldn't have even included the job because just fixing the leak's not all that interesting. But yeah, what happened after that is just I couldn't get any water into the house, and you'll see it was a struggle. Everything was boxed in, all brand new bathroom. So yeah, we got it sorted, but yeah, it's not what I expected. And sometimes you just have to think on your feet on this job just to get it sorted. But yeah, the customer was happy. They got the water back on. They hadn't had any water for a couple of days. So yeah, we got it sorted, but it's not what I thought. I've just had a customer ring me up in a panic. They've had a water leak outside. They've had another contractor in, and they were there yesterday. They've dug it out, and it's leaking on a fitting. They've tried to tighten it up, and apparently it's leaking so bad now that she's had to turn the water off. I think the other contractor said they can't fix it, so we'll pop out and have a look. I've got some universal transition couplers in the van. She says it's a black pipe, so it's probably alkathene. She says it's leaking on an elbow, so I've picked up some 25mm pipe from down the yard. Yeah, we'll go out and have a look. I'm sure we'll be able to sort it. I'm not sure why somebody's walked away, but anyway, it's probably going to be an absolute yeah, you know what. But yeah, we'll go out and have a look. I'm sure we'll be able to do something with it anyway. We always do. So apparently it's leaking on this fitting here. The water's off at the minute. It sprays out when it's on. So what I'm going to do is just cut this back, and we'll use a couple of universal transition couplers. We'll have a little bit more of a dig out because we're going to have to go a bit lower. So we'll get that dug out, and then we'll see if we can get it sorted for them. Just give them a little nip up and we'll get the water back on. Water's all back on, but we've got no water. What I'm going to do is disconnect it here. Is that the cold? No, that one's the cold. Disconnect it there and try and blast it with a gallo gun. The stop tap must be behind here. It's either behind the bath or behind the unit, but it's probably just a bit of rubbish gun in it. Yeah, that's the cold. So it's got somewhere to blast it to, the elbow that I've put on. If I do that, then all the muck should blast back down. No water there. I'll turn it back off outside and we'll get the gallo gun on it. It should go through there. And we'll just blast it. It blasts through.
Coming through here. Do you want me to turn this off now? Let you go back through that pipe.
I'm just going to put one more canister down because I don't think that was a full one.
I've turned this tap off because this was coming through.
Oh, okay, yeah, no worries. Yeah, switch that one off and I'll try and blast it out the... Yeah, that's alright, mate. I think that canister is already nearly empty anyway. Did it come through? I That's all right then. What I'll do is I'll just turn this off and I'll get the water back on in the road, get that connected back up, and then we'll see if we've got water. I bet yeah, the jumper's come off this stop tap. We're getting water, we can get air that way and that way, but we can't get any water through. We're getting water outside. I don't know what's going on here. Let's see if we can get the guts out of that. Where the water comes in. I've tried to release that stop tap and it's just loose as a goose. I've tried to break that out, so I think I'm just going to change this stop tap. Basically we can blast the water that, we can blast air down it, it's clear on the pipe that way, so I'm thinking this jumper must be stuck in here. I don't know, but I'm guessing that's all it can be. The trouble is I don't know what they've done before I've got here, you see. It's clear there. Look a little bit muddy, but sometimes the jumpers can come off these. I'm going to change this anyway because it's knackered, and then we'll try and get the water back on. Pipe's quite badly crushed on that end, so I just cut it past the old. Probably can't quite see it very well, but right, we're going to walk back on outside, and hopefully that sorted it. I think the hose tank fed. Beautiful. I'm just making sure it's filling up okay. I think it was just that stop tap jam shut. It's a weird one, but that's okay. Well, that turned into an interesting job. I'm not exactly sure what had gone on there. The guy who had tried to fix it yesterday turned up, and he I don't know if you heard him in the video, that's why I stopped filming at the start. But he was saying basically they'd got no water inside, and I just thought it was because it was turned off outside. But I don't think it was. I think that stop tap, the jumper, the washer had gone tight against the seat in it. But I disconnected it inside, as you saw, blasted the gallo gun through, and he said it was running clear outside. You could probably, I hadn't listened to the footage back, but he said, yeah, we're getting air out. But as soon as you pressurised it up with water, you couldn't get any water through that pipe. So I think as soon as it was getting mains pressure, that it was putting pressure against the washer and it was shutting the valve off. So I'm not sure what caused that, whether it was okay when it was under pressure. As soon as they've knocked it off to try and fix the leak, that washer's collapsed inside the stop tap. I might cut it open in a minute and have a proper look. I've just got to get to another job now. I'm under pressure a little bit today because that job took a little bit longer. But yeah, it was certainly an interesting one. I have had that before with stop taps where they've like slammed shut like that, but that one was knackered. But yeah, we got all the leak fixed. There's a guy walking in the middle of the road. Why are you walking in the middle of the road? I just have to stop because there's a guy walking in the middle of the road. It takes all sorts around here, mate. Thank you very much. The customer was really worried because they'd only just had a new bathroom put in. Why they didn't change the stop tap when they had the bathroom put in, your guess is as good as mine. But anyway, job's all sorted. She's really happy. I've siliconed all round, had a really good tidy up inside. Checked to make sure we've got water everywhere. Leaks all fixed outside, water's all back on. So yeah, that's all job sorted. Here's that stop tap. I did think I maybe got some crap in it, but I'm always really careful not to let anything wash through the pipe. There's that washer is down on it. So it's almost like it's turned off. There's no crap in it. Look, the washer is against the seat, so I wonder whether when they've turned the water off, it's like relaxed it. Not a lot. I might take it apart and have a look what's happened. I thought it'd be full of rubbish, but there's no rubbish. I mean, in theory, if I could have got that apart, I could have put a new innards in it, but I just couldn't put heat on it where it was. And I did have my proper socket set. That's why I cut the top off it, trying to get a socket on. And let the jumpers come off the thing, look. So I'd say every time I turn the water on, that had come disconnected. There's no rubbish in it, look. Let me lay down it now. See, there was no crap in it, it's just that had come off. And it was slamming against the seats, not letting the water through. That's what had happened. It was probably okay when it was up to pressure, but as soon as they turned the water off, they couldn't get it back on.